What's good, fam? We're back with another one. And let me tell you, this one's straight fire. Today, we're diving into the never-ending circus around Tiffany Henyard. But before we get into the lawsuits, let's start with her latest hustle. Tiffany went and dropped a so-called book. And get this, she's charging $100. A whole Benjamin. For real. And let's keep it a buck. This thing probably has 3 pages, a cover slapped together on Canva, and that's it. Yet somehow, she's selling it like it's the next New York Times bestseller. Now, why is she doing this? Easy, sis is broke. She got booted out of every seat she once had. No township supervisor money, no mayor's check, no perks on the side. She went from stacking close to $300,000 a year to absolutely nothing. Zero. So now this overpriced book? That's her survival scheme. A quick grab for cash. She knows prison is probably on the horizon, so she's padding that commissary while she still can. And of course, she hopped online bragging that it's sold out. But come on, we know the game. Nobody's buying that. Odds are, she ordered a few herself just to fake the hype. Print 3 copies by those same 3, and suddenly, boom, sold out. Ma'am, who do you think you're fooling? This ain't a book launch. It's a scam with a price tag. But pause real quick. Gotta show love to the real ones pushing fashion, art, and culture out here. Y'all know who you are. Support the creators who are grinding for real. That's bigger than clothes. It's a whole movement. Meanwhile, Tiffany out here treating fraud like it's a side hustle. And that brings us back to the main act in this circus. Because here's where it gets wild. In just 2 days, Tiffany managed to stack up not 1, not 2, but somewhere between 5 and 10 lawsuits. The docket looks more like a rap sheet at this point. Hard to lock down the exact number, since some names repeat. But the minimum? 5 brand new lawsuits in just 48 hours. That's not a bad week. That's a legal meltdown. Let's break it down. First up, the Dalton Professional Firefighters Association. If you've been keeping track, you remember the saga from last year. A whole squad of firefighters rolled up to a village meeting, saying, "We're not getting paid right." Money was getting yanked from their checks, but never showing up where it should. No retirement deposits, no insurance coverage. They kept asking, "Where's the money?" And all Tiffany gave them was silence. So they did the only thing left, filed a lawsuit. One firefighter, Adam Farrick, 10 years on the job, union rep for Local 3766, stepped out front. He said most of the crew's too scared to speak up, cause of retaliation. But even with that fear, they're filing complaints anyway. Those retirement deductions meant for nationwide, missing. Health insurance, a complete mess. Premiums unpaid, claims denied, coverage gone. Straight chaos. Tiffany allegedly turned their paychecks into confetti to... Oh, here we go again. Same playbook, money vanishing like magic. And honestly, is anyone shocked? This is classic Tiffany. Walk into office, spend like crazy, duck accountability. She's already infamous for treating taxpayer cash like monopoly money, cutting checks without approval, burning through stacks nonstop. At one point, she spent nearly $50,000 in a single day on Amazon. Like, what are you ordering, sis? Do they sell a luxury lace-front subscription we don't know about? And that's just a start because the mess keeps stacking. Buckle up. Next lawsuit, David Duval. If you've been following, that name rings a bell. Duval used to head the fire union. Until Tiffany decided to boot him. She tossed him out, and now he's suing. And let's be clear what she pulled on him. Straight foul. The case is already locked in for July 1st. And here's the kicker. That's the exact same day the firefighters' lawsuit hits court. 2 different lawsuits on one day. That's chaos. But hold on, it doesn't stop there. Enter lawsuit number 3, Edgar County Watchdogs. And yep, their hearing, also July 1st. That makes 3 cases in one day. Tiffany about to be running through the courthouse like it's track practice. And if those cases overlap, oh, it's game over. If a judge calls her name and she's MIA, that's contempt of court, which means straight to jail, no debate. So why are the watchdogs suing? Easy. They filed after her administration refused to answer Freedom of Information Act requests. FOIAs. All they wanted were spending records from January. That's it. But Tiffany's office ignored them over and over again. No answers, no transparency, no accountability. So now it's a lawsuit. A simple records request turned into another legal battle because Tiffany never plays by the book. And now, lawsuit number 4. This one's from a guy named Jeff. And listen, I'm not even about to butcher his last name. It starts with DVRIS, so for now, he's just Jeff. And yes, Jeff's adding more fire to Tiffany's legal storm. Another courtroom, another headache. And judging by how fast this pile's growing, we're only scratching the surface. Here's the real breakdown. I'm not about to sit here and read y'all 10 pages of dry court filings. That's not the vibe. I got trust me, but you don't need the fine print. If you really want to go CSI mode, pause the screen, zoom in, and analyze every line yourself. But let me serve it up quick and clean. This one ties back to Tag Group Investments. So check this. A woman in Dalton owns a bar/restaurant. She did every single thing right. Filed the paperwork. Checked every box. Dotted every I. Crossed every T. A judge even ruled months ago, back in November or December, that Tiffany had to approve her licenses. But Tiffany, she straight up ignored it. Didn't sign a thing. Just ghosted like the rules don't apply to her. And boom, lawsuit number 5. This case has already bounced through a Cook County courtroom 3 separate times this year. But this round, the owners finally walked away with 2 of the 3 licenses they were owed. And Tiffany, she walked out branded with contempt of court charge. Yeah, she thought she was above it all and the judge checked her quick. The woman behind that suit is Tiffany Kamar, who runs St. Patrick's Restaurant and Banquet Hall on Lincoln Avenue. She should have had her licenses ages ago. Instead, the judge had to set a hard deadline. Signed the papers by 5 p.m. Thursday. And what did Mayor Tiffany do? Missed the deadline. Showed up Friday, slid weak excuses across the table, did the bare minimum, and the judge hit her with indirect criminal contempt. Now, she didn't get cuffed that day, but let's be real, that was a warning shot loud and clear, and this is why checks and balances exist. No single person should hold that much unchecked power. Tiffany was mayor and liquor commissioner at the same time. That's like being the referee and the player. If she didn't vibe with you, your business was finished. No appeal, no oversight, just her ego making the call. But are we even surprised? This is Illinois. Corruption is practically state tradition. Chicago gave us Capone. Springfield gave us governors in cuffs. It's baked into the history. LA got the celebrities. New York got the Yankees. Illinois got dirty politicians. So Tiffany's circus fits the script perfectly. The only shock is that it took this long for somebody to finally push back that, let's keep it all the way real. Tiffany, you were wrong. Dead wrong. And now, every shady move is catching up with you. This ain't a slap on the wrist. It's a full-blown storm. Better strip away the weave. Forget the perks. Start doing push-ups. 'Cause where you're headed? No VIP section. No limos. Just cold walls, hard beds, and reality. And here's the truth. You won't be in charge anymore. No staff jumping when you snap your fingers. No titles to hide behind. And I don't think you're built for what's coming. Without the spotlight, without the perks, without the power, you're just another name on a docket. You can talk tough all you want, but the grind ahead, that's a whole different beast. Oh yeah, this disaster is yours. You built it, you fed it, and now it's crashing down on your head. You disrespected people. You abused power. And now the wreckage is here, stacking up by the day. And make no mistake, this chapter ain't ending with you on top. Anyway, that's it for now. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, drop a comment with your take. I read them all. I respond for real. Stay safe, stay sharp, and don't forget the streets, they're always watching. Always. And one last thing, support your people. Keep it solid, stay loyal, stay real. Neighborhood,